And let's hop right in. Maybe. There we go. Should be continue. Amanda cried. What was this scene again? Oh no. Is my oh, is this where she like gets is this where she gets pissed at us? It might be. We'll find out. Oh, so I can't see a damn thing. There we go. Uh-oh. Dream Daddy, you need a function, please. Oh, that okay. My tablet's gonna go off with notifications, so I'm throwing it on my bed. There we go. My phone sound should be off. Cool. It's been a long day. Oh! Okay, yeah. This is where she gets mad at us. Because, like, we hear her crying and, like, it... And she's just, like, nothing's gonna help. So, like, alright, guess we'll just have to leave her alone. Which is very sad. And then she's very curt with us in the morning. As you can tell by that door slamming. And then we make her a cake. Yes. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. Hello, Leo Gaming. Welcome to the stream. And then they get into the cake. Oh, this is where we have to...
Yeah.
Eh?
Dad.
I pretty much have the answers memorized. Pretty much her friends were jerks to her, and it's just awful. Just high school sucks. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there. When you're still living in your hometown, there's a pretty small pool of people to choose from. But once you go to college and once you get out into the real world, you're going to be exposed to all sorts of people. It's going to be easier to make friends with people who really get you. Some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Craig. Yeah, my athletic BFF. Some of them only last a little while, and that's okay too. You're going to make so many awesome new friends at art school. Yeah, and then the rest is, like, really, they suck.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Ooh. Ooh. Saving. What is this one? Because it has my boy and Hugo in there. Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you would care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust me down to a dirt any minute now. Oh, thanks for the follow, Leo. Appreciated. I've got to destroy this computer. Nathan, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. The Victorians were well versed in information security. Nathan, do you want to go see some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. I think I've done this date before, but it's fun. Plus, it has my Damien in it, so of course I'm gonna go if it has Damien there. Once we load in, obviously. Dream Daddy. You need to stop doing the whole not responding during the loading screen. It makes me nervous. Followed you as you know, Raven. Oh, thanks. I appreciate the support and any help I can get, really. Damien and Hugo invite me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Nathan? I turn around. It's Joseph. Oh yeah, we've done this date before. I remember this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and read through it all again because this was a lot of fun. I remember. Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatist?
Oh.
Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep. Admittedly, a little out of my depth here.
Oh.
Thank God. I thought I was going to be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know. Thank God. Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Yeah, that totally is how it works. I mean, okay, here's my what little religion I do participate in. I think if you literally mean thank God, not like just like as a phrase, but like you're literally thanking God, I think you're fine. It's whatever. Just, yeah. Anyway, where are the guys? I look at Spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery. Good eve.
Oh.
Evening, friends. Who's ready for some art? You know I am. You know I love looking at paintings that are in frames, and also paintings that aren't in frames. Art is good and stuff.
Right.
Well put, Nathan.
Oh.
All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now. I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go help myself to some tiny wines. Last time, I got cheesy and tiny wine with Joseph. But because I'm trying to romance Damien, I'm going to go ahead and talk art with them. Though I honestly have no idea what I am doing. So what's this first place? This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. I look at the art. It is rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys?
Oh.
Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Nathan. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy.
Oh.
Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Interesting. I am gonna turn up this game volume just a smidge. Okay. Because I know the intro gets super loud, but it's within the game itself, it's not too bad. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What did I miss? Butts. Shame. The cheese is nice, though. Shall we visit the next place? We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of... I'm not even sure. Hanging on the walls. Oh, geez. What am I looking at here?
Oh.
This is abstract art. I think the more... Oh, sorry, this is Damien. I thought it was Hugo. This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for the human condition. Sure, why not? It seems to be an attempt to visually represent a universal experience. Oh my gosh, I started talking like Damien. No, it's me. It seems to be an attempt to visually represent a universal experience. That's really powerful, Nathan. Care to expound on it? With pleasure. These vivid, simple forms communicate a solemnity, that's the word, that is portrayed by the raw expressiveness of the brushwork, which, in a way, speaks to the essential nature of human experience. The scars left by the passage of time and the turmoil of contemporary life are both contextualized and deepened by the rose-colored echoes of pre-Oedipal consciousness.
Oh.
Wait, did he get my keychains already? Did he get them? OMG, I love him. Ah! Sorry. Thank you. Cry. Crying emoji. Okay. My friend got my keychains for me at the convention. I'm so happy. Ah! I can't wait to get them. Slow down there, Nathan. Do us a favor and keep it simple. It's a butt.
Oh.
Everyone else stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt.
Oh.
While a valid assessment, I can't help feeling your initial judgment may be closer to the artist's intentions. Maybe you're underestimating how much the artist liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord.
Oh.
We're all God's creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents the sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. Wow, how do you figure that?
Oh.
That's what it says on the place card. Or the placard? I don't know. Oh! Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Psh! I could do that.
Ah.
Excuse me? Uh-oh. Someone's about to get a smackdown in the art.
What?
Hugo, not here.
Oh.
No, come back here! The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth of the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is so bad your art would be bad. I love how this man is a teacher. And he's like so intellectual, and then he spouts, like he's so angry that he's just like, your self is bad, so your art would be bad. Ugh. Oh, I see. Okay. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Damien just looks so horrified. Like, please, please, please don't cause a scene. Please don't cause a scene. Please don't cause a scene. Friend, he's not worth it.
I don't know.
Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket. I'm sorry. I just love art very much. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood? Is it cheese? No.
Ah.
It's wine and cheese.
Hey.
Oh.
Co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese.
Oh.
We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it going to be any weirder than this art? It is absolutely weirder than this art. Looking forward. Sorry, someone's texting me. okay. My boyfriend's also getting, asking for convention stuff for my friend who's there. Let's do it.
Oh.
Damien, Hugo, Joseph, I walk over to the perform. Oh, this part. This part is definitely weirder. Damien, Hugo, Joseph, I walk over to the performance on the street. Several masked performers in leotards. Wow, I lost my train of thought. That's what I do. That's what I get for checking my phone at the very same time as trying to read dialogue. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh, these voice lines. So, quick question. Shoot. What is happening? I second this question.
Hey.
Performance art. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Nom-Nom. The very humanity of being human. What do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artists use... Wow, where's my reading skills gone? Wow, hold on. Okay. The artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, really mean it. Damien fixes him with a hard stare. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. Joseph is more funny than I realized. He's very much a smooth talker. But also very, weird. Damien is unimpressed. Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Phew, I think I'm all arted out. Agreed. We all decide to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Plus, it'd be delicious. A nice Emmentaler, possibly. Whatever that means. Hey, if you guys were paintings, what would you paint? Painters? Did I say paintings? If you were paintings? I don't know if that's what I said. I think I said painters, but I'm not sure anymore. I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. I think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions. Like, for example, luchadors? I think I'd paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses. Mostly boats. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery and artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Nathan? I think last time I chose landscapes, but I'm not sure. Let's go for food. I would probably do still lifes of various foods. Bowls of fruit, maybe some bread in there. Would there be cheese involved? See, I thought about that, and no. I can't stare at a pile of cheese for 8 hours without eating some of it, and that would ruin the whole thing. Excellent point. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Alright, boys, good art. Good art.
Ugh.
Agreed. See you guys around? Whether you want to or not. We're all neighbors after all. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Go ask your mother. That's such a dad tip. That's such a parent tip in general.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright. Any other surprise dates for me? Or can we move on to date 3? Because I am so ready for date 3. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, let's commit. Save and continue. Let's go. We're finishing this route.